dancers, this is the next part onto your holiday tap dance we've been working on. I mentioned this on Thursday. We learned the step itself, but we haven't added it to the dance yet, so I'm going to do that now. But I'm also going to break down the step really quickly as well too. So this is a really good classic tap step called the shuffle off to buffalo. Some people just call it the buffalo as well. And the version we did on Thursday was a single shuffle off to buffalo. So I'm going to show you a single and a double, and you can choose which one you want to add into the dance. I'm going to do the dance with the single buffalo because that's how I originally choreographed it, and I like the sound of the single. So we have single shuffle off to buffalo. So you want this to feel very rocky and very leapy. And what I mean by that is you're going to go from one foot to the other foot. And so as I go from one, I'm going to take my step, I'm going to shuffle, and then as I leap, I'm facing you so you can see this. Leap. I'm going to bring my leg into this classic buffalo look, which is with that leg in that little attitude position. Then it's ready to go again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now I'm staying in place, but they really can travel. In the typical arms, you would go out and in, or I would say step, shuffle, step, step, shuffle, step. Back to the left. So I'd lead with my left leg stepping. And you'll notice that I do this little tilt or lean as well too. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 2, 3 and 4. So they're great because you can make them really travel side to side, but you can have them stay in place if you want to as well too. If you want to make it a double, you would make that first step a flap. So you count that 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6. And this is where it can get a little confusing because you want to make sure the flap attacks the floor and the shuffle is long to the side. So what sometimes tends to happen is people start to try to make the first foot a shuffle as well too. So I want to make sure I really flap that foot down, shuffle, although it does travel you a little bit, it stays underneath you. It's not meant to go really far with just a few. It's meant to go far with lots of them. So I don't want to go and try to really travel that out because obviously that's sloppy. It's going to take me a while to get to the other side if I actually flap. And that makes your double shuffle off to buffalo. So I'm going to do the single version. I've already made a video of the previous version of the dance, as far as we got last week. So obviously I'm going to go on. If you need to, you can refer back to that video. So this comes after our last Shirley Temple. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to go to the left with 3 buffaloes. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. You're going to change sides. We're going 7, 8, just a ball heel. Then you're going to go back to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, if you want to do that with a double buffalo, you could flap it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So, although I said I wasn't going to do it with a double buffalo, I'll record this twice and I'll do the first one whole dance through with the single buffalo at the end, and second time with the double buffalo at the end, so you can practice whatever version you would like to do. But again, one more time, I'm going to do it from the complete Shirley Temple. So the plain one, turning one, slapping one, plain one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn, 6, 7. Slapping. Buffalo. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. All right, there we go. So I'm going to do that whole thing from the top with the music. Remember, we start with the waltz clog, then it goes into the double time step with the break, Then it goes into what we just did, the Shirley Temple, and then into the buffalo. Here we go. Right foot, a 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's time for wearing for some Christmas sharing, but I pause because
Last stop.
hang in the stocking, I can hear knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? You is dog out, ain't the slightest spark out, one mark like angel. Stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus?
Buffalo.
Are you bringing a present for me? Something present for me. Then it's just what I've been
Alright,
waiting
one more
for.
time for you.
Would you
Double
mind
buffalo,
slipping
6,
it
a
under
5,
the
6,
door?
7, 8.
Oh, winds are howling. Could that be rolling? My legs feel like stars. Yeah, oh my. Tiny when you reply, is that you, Santa Claus? Yes, hanging, stocking, knocking. That you, Santa Claus?
Double buffalo.
I said, who's there? Who is it? Stop for a visit. Is that you?